Hello and welcome to everyone. Vladimir Bulgarian Cowboy Vladi speaking. Sorry for a bit of a poor light, but I'm very tired and I won't be talking too much. Man, I'm so tired. I'm like riding on a roll this time. I'm wondering whether we can see Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gane next, considering the fact that Francis Ngannou he's just gotten the potential opponent Cyril Gane, destroyed Derek Lewis, who defeated Francis Ngannou. So I'm really wondering if we could see this fight next. I'm really wondering because knowing the fact that Cyril Gane defeated Derek Lewis, the guy who defeated Francis Ngannou, and that Francis Ngannou was pretty much angry at Dana White. That backlash was way more known in the UFC circles. Ngannou claims this is just a backlash from the UFC, silence that is going to irritate him for a very long period of time. He believes that Dana White is standing behind all of that, and I kind of back him up for that, I kind of back up Francis Ngannou for that because after that radio silence, especially after that win over Stipe Miocic, I kind of believe that UFC maybe wanted a major competition for Francis Ngannou because let's be honest, he destroyed Jairzinho Rozenstruik. He knocked out Alistair Overeem, and he knocked out many people. So maybe UFC has other goals for guys like Francis Ngannou. But I just wanted to share with you this in the form of a quick reaction. I really wanted to tell you that this match might be a promising one because. This could be the clash of Fernand Lopez versus Fernand Lopez. As you know, Fernand Lopez is the former Ngannou's coach. So now he is riding on a roll, and Ngannou has a different coach right now, and his different coach is. His different coach is, believe it or not, Dewey Cooper, one of the best strikers in the world. And interestingly, I interviewed both coaches, and both coaches are both Dewey Cooper and Fernand Lopez. So when we compare improvements, Francis Ngannou came to the USA as one of the best boxers in the game, and then he changed his fighting style under Dewey Cooper's rule. He really turned into a different type of fighter. He became, how do you say that? He became very much confident, very much confident of his violent shots, and he started switching stance. And at the end of the day, the final improvement that we've seen in Ngannou's game are those brutal high kicks. So these high kicks are making significant damage, which we've seen in the match against Stipe Miocic. Furthermore, Francis Ngannou improved his takedown stuff in defense, which was kind of expected, especially if you train with Dewey Cooper. He will try to force you to keep the fight standing by any means necessary, which means Francis Ngannou is now a totally different type of a fighter. I don't say he was bad while he was under Fernand Lopez's reign. I can't say he was bad. He was still demolisher, but after that loss to Stipe Miocic, he needed something different because that loss to Stipe Miocic put him into one of the greatest crises of his life, and Francis Ngannou was really having a hard time dealing with those issues. Later, we've seen the worst match of his career, and that first matchup led to terrible consequences for Francis Ngannou. These were super terrible consequences, and Francis Ngannou lost to Derek Lewis in one of the most non-entertaining matches in the world. So after that, he returned to old track. He became better, and he became more popular. He turned into a knockout artist again, but we've seen a huge backlash after that Stipe Miocic loss. He even started switching stances. Maybe Francis Ngannou was looking for the great tactics and the way to ride on a roll into the UFC. On the other side, when we compare Ciryl Gane's fighting style, nothing has changed significantly. Since day one, Ciryl Gane has been fair on the ground, but he is the former Muay Thai champ of French, and he's been a technical fighter against Rosenstrike, against Volkov. Also, he knocked out Junior Dos Santos, Outwork, Tanner Bowser, but submitted Dontel Mace and Rafael Pessoa. Also, he's the former TKO heavyweight champ in France. I see Gane winning the championship belt. First round, Francis sells Gane all the way long. Back you up on that one. Back you up on that one if you see that fight, because that could be the next logical move that we should see, considering we have interim UFC champion. Now we should see him. Now we should see him fighting the current champion. So interim champ should be fighting the current champ. That should be the fight to make next. And if you ask me, I would definitely be interested in making this fight. So I would definitely be interested in making this fight, because I think this fight would be highly beneficial for both sides, and it would show us whether Francis Ngannou can teach his opponent a lesson, or Ciryl Gane is gonna destroy him all the way along, because Francis Ngannou didn't go into round 3 against Stipe Miocic. Betting odds have Gane as minus 150. Oh, now isn't that crazy? Who you got? I've got Ciryl Gane, but like, to me it would have been a pick and fight, if you know what I mean. To me it would have been a pick and fight. I really believe Ciryl Gane could be a slight favorite, but Francis Ngannou would try to knock him out early on. So these early knockouts might not be the greatest way to go, especially considering the fact that Francis Ngannou has that one-punch knockout power. So if you ignore that one-punch knockout power, that could be a big mistake. And I would say Gane should be favorite like minus 120. Yeah, if I was the matchmaker, I would say Gane to be favorite minus 120. Other than that, Ngannou should be plus 100. Yes, I believe Ngannou should be plus 100 in that matchup, because let's analyze it. Gane is better technically and tactically. On the other side, maybe Dewey Cooper is gonna make some adjustments. Maybe he's gonna make some fresh legs, but Fernand Lopez knows Francis Ngannou, and that's the truth. Yeah, Francis has crazy power at start, but Gane moves too fast and didn't get necessarily hit. That's true. Yeah, minus 120 for Gane should be fine odd, while Francis should bring like plus 100. So for our plus money junkie range, that could be an excellent option, because I am sure range would be thrilled with that option, because that option would be a great way to go for our plus money junkie range, because if he invests $100 at Francis Ngannou, he would get $200, which is again plus money. And knowing him, he will say, Vlad, plus money or I don't bet. And I understand him. I mean, to some extent, I understand him, but I rarely go for plus money, because I'm not sure always if Gane beats Francis. Well, I think Gane has fair chances to beat Francis only because of one thing. Gane is trained by former Francis coach. No one is stopping him at heavyweight. That's true. The only guy who could stop him at the moment could be the only guy who could stop him at the moment could be our favorite, right? And when I say our favorite, I mean when I say our favorite, I say the only guy who can stop Ngannou is Cyril Gane. Right now, I don't see any fighter standing in Ngannou's way. So, yeah, Francis Ngannou might be having a hard time this time. Yeah, he might be having a hard time because the UFC will not find him an opponent easily. And running the second fight against Derek Lewis, you're aware that this makes no sense to some point because too much of a backlash is not good, and crowd doesn't want to run it back. So let's see right now. I'm not sure the crowd wants to run that fight back. Yeah, but 9 out of 13. Gane won, so anyway. Yeah, Tasha Torres won, but 9 out of 13, so I'm pleased with this card. Way better than the previous one. Isn't TJ versus Aldo will be awesome? TJ versus Aldo, yeah, you can call it that way. TJ versus Aldo could be a good matchup to go. And at 135, yeah, Aldo could again get back into title contention, I believe. He could again get back into title contention, so yes, TJ versus Aldo would make sense for me. Yeah, TJ fought in a close fight last time, so TJ versus Aldo makes sense for me. In the first place, this makes sense for me. This sounds like a very much of a good matchup and very much of a promising matchup. So I can say this is. Yeah, this sounds like the match to make. I guess. I hope TJ is not slated yet to fight Jose Aldo. Will not get a title shot again anytime soon. Despite he won Munhoz, I don't think they're going to be so good towards him. So he needs one win, and the best way to make a win, here would be to put him against a guy like Aldo or yeah, TJ versus Aldo is a really pick and fight to me. Yeah, it's a really pick and fight to me. Anybody could win. I was thinking that TJ Dillashaw without PDs, he's a different person, but he's not. He's actually the same type of a fighter, just with poor stamina, I guess. Also, winner of Islam and RDA shall fight winner of Gaethje and Chandler. Yes, that could be a good matchup for number one contender. Yeah, Islam and RDA should be a good fight, but I don't see a big upset coming. I see Islam clinching up with RDA and dragging him to the ground. Maybe in a boring fight, but I see Islam winning that matchup. RDA is good, but let's be honest, RDA lost to Colby Covington, and him and Islam Makhachev were kind of having a bit of a similar fighting style. So, yeah, winner of Islam and RDA should be fighting the winner of Gaethje and Chandler for contender, for number one contender. That absolutely makes sense on my end. Yes, that absolutely makes sense, and I'm confident this could be a good matchup. So yeah, this could be a good matchup. So anyway, guys, thank you all. I need to sleep right now. I was having a very hard day. I got back from work, and my referee tests were fine. So yeah, I'm just finishing. Hey, Ginger, greetings to you. Just finishing this one. I would gladly stay more, but I need to wake up early, and been a very, very hard day today. I had those videos for the predictions recorded yesterday, so I just released them today. on a delay. Good night. Oh, thank you, Anand. Thank you, and goodbye to everyone. Need to sleep now, getting up early. Have a lot of obligations tomorrow, so have a great day, everyone. And yeah, I hope we're gonna see Gane versus Ngannou next. Have a great day. Goodbye and good night, or good day, whatever time of the day it is at your place.